Excellennial here with another story-based Excel tutorial, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about Katie the knitter. After doing some more research on our last video with Katie, she's been thinking a lot more about her different prices. Katie has decided that she wants to round her pricing with the round function. Now as you can see here, she has a list of her product IDs, the pricing along with that product, and the column that we're going to be working in, which is the rounded price. There's two different ways that she wanted to test out rounding her pricing. The first one is going to be with the 1 added. You can see round B2 1, and then the second is round B2 0. These round in different ways because round B2 1 focuses on rounding where the decimal point is. The first decimal is going to be around the change area, so the change is going to be rounded either up or down, whatever the closest rounding number is. So let's try that one out first. It'll be round, and then selecting B2 because we're going to still work on the same row. And then the number digits is going to be 1, telling Excel to focus on the first decimal point. So you can see that rounded 75 up to 80. Then I'll double click this square to update the rest of the formula to the rest of the cells here. This one was already rounded, so it didn't actually change. But then this one rounded the first decimal point from 33 down to 30, because that's the closest round. And 57 went up to 60, since that's the closest round, rounding it up. And 42 is rounded to 40. Now this is a pricing structure that she may be interested in trying, but she also wants to see the other rounding options that she has. So we'll delete this and try the rounding with the 0, so not focusing on a decimal point. That'll be still selecting B2, we're focusing on that row when we're programming, 0 parenthesis enter. Now when we add this in, and I'll double click here to fill in this area, this actually rounds according to the dollar number. You can see that $19.75 rounded up to $20 because that's the full dollar amount would have rounded up to 19. $29.20, because that's a lower number, it rounded down to $29. $27.33 rounded down, $29.57 rounded up to 30, and $27.42 rounded down to 27. So this actually gives Katie a couple different options in terms of how she wants to round her numbers out. She could test out the different decimal points a little bit more and see what she's most interested in pricing her items at. This rounding function has given her a few different options in terms of how she can look at her numbers and her potential pricing. This is what she was looking for so she could test out other pricing structures and see if she gets more or less sales according to the changes that she's made. If you have any questions about this process, please leave a comment in the section below. And until next time, have fun excelling.